I'm excited about Empathy going to North Carolina and stuff like that, but there's so much hate and love that went into this car. It's such a love-hate relationship. Like, I love that she exists. Like, I love how she looks. I love the fat fenders. I love that she's on the ground. I love that there's a story behind her entire build. I love that. I hate the fact that I had to lose my friend for her to exist. For all those weldings and hammering and all that went into getting her to become in existence. And that really bugs me. So it's like, I love this car, and I know she can help other people, but how she came to existence is painful. The roof on her is like a manly coffee table of sorts. I made it so you can set your beer on it. I made it so you can hang out. And then you have a cool subject right in the middle. And you got inspirational statements on both sides. Like, this car is meant to lift people up, because when I was at my lowest is when she was created. I know I've said this in other videos. But I want to re-explain why she is the way she is, just for all those people that are new here on the channel. Empathy was built after my best friend took his life that I had served with. I built her how I felt. That's why she's so low, and that's why she's sprawled down to the ground. It's because I was low and I was sprawled out, so I wanted her to represent that. And that's why both the front and rear fenders are widened. The reason I left all the welds exposed is because I wanted to show that you could grab all the pieces around you and make yourself beautiful, but yet you can still see the scars. I love that I have one of his uniform name tags on my dash. I get to think about him and just remember him, and remember how all this hate can be turned into something good. So much love went into her creation, like from Nando to Tony and Carmen to Glow Trim doing the trim to Lee Giles and Flat Guys. Pretty awesome group. Trulers is an awesome product. You should definitely check it out. There's some magnetic and stick-on rulers we used to build her. RCS helped us with the interior. Dawn from DSD Designs does amazing websites and can really help you out with everything you have going on. Tammy Miller, she now does Orion Paints, and she hooked us up with most of the paint and clear that went on her. And Max Ox is how we did the rust. Empathy was built in 90 days. We were in part of a one-year competition for the International Radical Rod Build-Off, but I wanted to see what I was made of. So me and Jacob decided he was doing another build and I was doing this one. We decided to see what we could do in 90 days. And this is what I came out with. It didn't have the mural, it didn't have some of the other stuff, but it's just as cool as it is now. Now, when I say she was built in 90 days, I mean to tell you that most of the fabrication was done in about, 2.5 months. The last 2 weeks, all my friends came in and pitched in and bailed in and got my ass out of trouble and finished this car, which honestly was beyond amazing. The amount of love I felt from that was just astounding. So it changes the love-hate relationship a bit on this car, which is pretty magic. I also love this car because it was my childhood playhouse. I used to sit inside of here and I used to shoot a BB gun out of the hole right there. And my dad gave me this when I was a kid, and he's like, yeah, we'll build it someday. And we got to build it later on in life, which makes it even more special to me. But I still have a little bit of that hate relationship to it. That's why I feel like she needs to go to work. That's why I want to go with veterans organizations and see if I can help other vets out and see if I can improve someone else's situation. That's why I'm really excited about going to North Carolina and going to that Help a Veteran Shine event. That's just going to be a blast to be able to connect with other veterans and hopefully bring a little bit of healing. I believe Empathy needs to help people, because if she puts in some work, then my anger and everything that went into her wasn't for nothing. It just doesn't go to my benefit or anything like that. It might help other people. And to me, that's making a difference in the world, because that's one of my dreams, is to make a difference, to be able to help other people in their lives and be able to add to their lives and maybe even help them, put a little smile on their face, make their day just a little bit better.